Hello and welcome. Join me as we journey into Switzerland, a land sculpted by time and nature's raw power. Here, towering peaks, crystal lakes, and ancient traditions create a landscape that inspires awe. Today, we'll explore 25 of Switzerland's most stunning destinations, from medieval towns to glacial summits. If these places move you, consider subscribing and joining our community of world explorers. Now let our adventure begin. Our journey begins in the shadow of a legend, the Matterhorn. This iconic pyramid-shaped peak commands the skyline, its presence unforgettable. At its base lies Zermatt, a car-free village of wooden chalets and vibrant flowers. Here, the crisp air and quiet streets offer peace beneath the watchful gaze of the mountain. This is where wild grandeur meets warm Swiss hospitality. Descending from the peaks, we reach Lucerne, a city where history and nature intertwine. The Chapel Bridge, adorned with centuries-old paintings, spans the River Reuss, a living gallery. Lucerne's old town invites you to wander cobbled lanes and sunlit squares, always with the lake and mountains in view. Swans glide along the shore, echoing the city's timeless charm. Lucerne is a place to savor, a symphony of history and beauty. In Interlaken, adventure and serenity coexist. Nestled between Lakes Thun and Brienz and watched over by the Eiger, Monk, and Jungfrau, this valley buzzes with energy. Paragliders soar, kayakers paddle, yet peace is found along the Aare River or on a tranquil lake cruise. Interlaken is where thrill and tranquility meet in the heart of the Alps. We ascend by rail to Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe. At 3,500 meters, the Sphinx Observatory offers a panorama of endless peaks and the mighty Aletsch Glacier. Walk through the ice palace where blue light glows through frozen walls. Here you feel the immensity of geological time and the power of ancient ice. It's a fleeting visit to a world shaped by millennia. On the shores of Lake Geneva, tranquility reigns. The lake's shifting moods reflect the Alps and the terraced vineyards of Lavaux, a UNESCO site. Walk among ancient vines, taste celebrated wines, and soak in the timeless peace. Lake Geneva is a place where nature and culture blend seamlessly. In Bern, Switzerland's capital, history is alive. The old town's arcades and sandstone buildings line the Aare River, while the Bear Park honors the city's symbol. The Zittglogge clock tower delights with its hourly show, echoing centuries of tradition. Bern moves to a gentle rhythm, set by the river and ancient clocks. Zurich, Switzerland's largest city, is a blend of modernity and tradition. The Limmat River divides a city where historic churches and contemporary art coexist. Explore the old town's winding lanes, admire Chagall's stained glass, and enjoy lakeside tranquility. Zurich pulses with creativity, culture, and life. Lausanne, perched above Lake Geneva, is the Olympic capital. The Olympic Museum celebrates human achievement, while the medieval Cité and Gothic cathedral crown the hills. The lakeside promenade in Auchy offers leisure and stunning alpine views. Lausanne balances history with a forward-looking spirit. In Montreux, music and nature are in perfect harmony. The lakeside promenade, lined with palm trees and flowers, hosts the world-famous Montreux Jazz Festival. A statue of Freddie Mercury stands as a tribute to the town's creative spirit. Here, the beauty of the landscape inspires artistry year-round. Grindelwald, at the foot of the Eiger's north face, is a gateway to the Alps. Wooden chalets dot the sunny valley, surrounded by trails through meadows and up to glacier viewpoints. The first cliff walk offers a thrilling perspective over the abyss. Grindelwald invites you to walk among giants. In the Engadin Valley lies St. Moritz, a symbol of alpine glamour. Overlooking a frozen lake, the town shines with luxury, world-class skiing, and a champagne climate of sparkling air. St. Moritz is also a cultural hub, with art galleries and gourmet dining. Here, wild beauty meets sophisticated elegance. It's the birthplace of winter tourism and a playground for the elite. In Ticino, Lugano blends Swiss precision with Italian flair. Palm-lined promenades, Lombardic architecture, and sunlit piazzas create a Mediterranean atmosphere. Monte San Salvatore and Monte Bre offer panoramic views over the lake and city. Lugano is a place to stroll, sip espresso, and savor the southern sun. Basel sits at the meeting point of Switzerland, France, and Germany. The Rhine shapes daily life and the city's vibrant art scene, with over 40 museums and the renowned Art Basel Fair. The Old Town's alleys and the red sandstone Munster overlook the river. Locals float downstream with their wickelfish swim bags, a unique tradition. Basel is a dynamic hub of creativity and culture. The Rhine Falls, Europe's most powerful waterfall, is a spectacle of raw energy. Viewing platforms bring you close to the thunderous cascade, while boats reach a rock at its heart. Nearby, Schaffhausen's medieval Old Town and the Munot Fortress overlook the river. Here, nature's force and history converge. Appenzell is a region of rolling hills and living traditions. The village's painted buildings and cheese-making heritage are celebrated with colorful festivals and the seasonal Alpabzug. The Landsgemeinde, an open-air assembly, keeps direct democracy alive. Appenzell offers a glimpse into rural Switzerland's soul. Arosa, nestled in a sunny alpine basin, is a true sanctuary. The scenic train ride from Chur is a prelude to its tranquil lakes and pine forests. In winter, it's a vast ski area. In summer, a haven for walkers. Arosa is a retreat into the heart of the Alps. Thun, at Lake Thun's western end, is crowned by a fairy tale castle. The old town's raised pavements and flower-decked bridges add to its charm. The Aar River flows swiftly through, and locals surf its standing wave in summer. Thun is the gateway to the Bernese Oberland, blending history and natural beauty. Sion, in the Rhone Valley, is one of Switzerland's oldest cities. Two hills rise above the vineyards, crowned by Tourbillon Castle and the Villers Basilica. The old town's winding streets invite exploration and wine tasting. Sion is a sun-baked jewel of history and viticulture. Davos, the highest town in the Alps, is an alpine metropolis. Once a health resort, it's now famed for winter sports and the World Economic Forum. In summer, the mountains become a paradise for hikers and bikers. Davos offers endless adventure in a vast landscape. Engelberg is watched over by a Benedictine monastery and glacier-topped Mount Titlis. The Rotair cable car spins to the summit, revealing a world of snow and ice. Walk the Titlis Cliff Walk or explore a glacier cave for high-altitude thrills. Engelberg unites spiritual heritage with alpine adventure. Lauterbrunnen Valley is a glacial trough lined with 72 waterfalls. Staubach Falls plunges nearly 300 meters, misting lush meadows and chalets below. Paths wind through this magical landscape, with car-free villages perched above. Lauterbrunnen is a testament to the Alps' power and beauty. Gstaad is a village of discreet luxury and alpine tradition. Its car-free promenade is lined with boutiques and chalets, set amid rolling hills and lakes. In winter, wide slopes and glacier skiing beckon. In summer, hiking trails abound. Gstaad blends rustic simplicity with refined elegance. Bellinzona, capital of Ticino, guards the gateway between north and south. 3 medieval castles and connecting walls form a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The city's Italianate charm and lively markets thrive beneath these stone sentinels. Bellinzona is defined by its powerful past. Gruyères, perched on a hilltop, is famed for its cheese and medieval charm. The cobbled main street leads to a 13th-century castle with sweeping views. Visit La Maison du Gruyère to see cheese-making in action and savor the aroma. The H.R. Giger Museum adds a surreal twist to this historic town. Gruyères is a feast for the senses, history, scenery, and flavor. The Swiss National Park in the Engadine Valley is the Alps' oldest protected wilderness. Here, nature is left untouched. No mown meadows, no felled trees. Wildlife thrives. Ibex, chamois, marmots, and golden eagles roam free. Over 80 kilometers of trails invite exploration, but only on marked paths. The park is a sanctuary of wild beauty and hope for nature's future. Our journey through Switzerland's wonders comes to a close. From the Matterhorn's shadow to the wild silence of the national park, We've witnessed a land of breathtaking diversity. If these places inspired you, please subscribe and join us for more adventures. Your support helps us share the world's beauty with you. Switzerland is more than a destination. It's an experience that lingers in memory. Until our next journey, farewell.